2, 1. The reality of this, however, is that I'm not centered. Hey everybody, my name is Anne Bradstreet, and I moved from England here to America in 1630, and so today I thought I would make a video for all of you with some of the expectations of moving to America versus the reality of what it actually is, because I know a lot of people come to America and they think it's going to be one thing and it ends up being a completely different thing. At least that's what it was in my experience.
Look at all this newfound wealth I found in America!
So the first expectation that I think a lot of people have when coming to America would be wealth. They think they're going to come here, they're going to have all this newfound money, they're going to have a nice house, have nice things, and just be wealthy.
All I have with me is $2 and my belongings. What am I supposed to do with this?
The reality is that you come to America and you don't really have anything. So you're really poor coming to America, and it's hard to turn that into wealth because the same crops that grow in England don't grow as well here in America. And you're struggling just to put food on the table and to just sustain yourself, so you're kind of just thinking about surviving without really how to prosper.
Wow, look at all this land. I could settle anywhere I want.
The second expectation that I think a lot of people have when traveling to America is land. They're gonna come and have a bunch of land available to them that they can take, they can make their own, they can grow crops, they can start a new life on.
Look at this nice plot of land I found. Such a good place for me to settle. Excuse me, this is my land. Sorry. You better run. Don't even think about it. I worked long and hard for this land. Sorry.
The reality of getting land is that everybody else in America is trying to get land. So you're competing with a bunch of other people, whether it be Indians or Spaniards or French or the Dutch, because everyone's trying to settle in America. And so it's not easy to get land.
Here in America, God is my best friend. I can really feel the Holy Spirit taking over my body and enhancing my life. But if I ever wanted to, I could worship Buddha.
The third expectation would be religious freedom. You come, you get closer with God, you have closer ties with God or Buddha or the sun god of Ra, whoever it is that you worship, because you can worship whoever here in America. And so you just get really close with them, you strengthen your ties, your faith gets stronger, and it just is better.
The person to my left is Buddhist. The person to my right is Islamic. The person 2 doors down from me is Mormon. The person 3 doors down is Muslim. How am I supposed to know my religion is right? Also, why is God letting all of my close friends die?
The reality of religious freedom is that because you're open to so many religions, you're exposed to so many religious ideas, it kind of causes your faith to waver in your religion, because you see other people living their religion and their religious life. Also, there's so many people dying in America that you're kind of like, well, if God destined us to come here for religious freedom, why would he be killing us? And so it just kind of makes your faith waver because everybody's dying.
Look at this nice house that's waiting for me right here in America. I got my kitty too.
The fourth expectation would be the American dream. So you're open to a ton of new opportunities. You have the opportunity to build yourself up. You can stay in the lower class if that's what you want. You can go to the upper class if that's what you want easily. You can have a new house. You can have a nice house. You can have nice things. Have a healthy and a happy family that you can support.
I've been here 3 months, and this is all I have to show of my house.
The reality of the American dream is that everything isn't preset for you. you come over to this barren land and you have to build your house. You have to build this new great life for yourself. It isn't just given to you. So you have to really work hard for it, and it takes a lot of work because you have to build the house. You have to build this whole new life out of basically nothing.
I've really found myself here at 47.661 North. I know who I am and I know what I want.
So the fifth expectation is you come to America, you know exactly where you are. You write back home to your pen pals and you're like, I'm living in da-da-da, but and along the way you find yourself, you figure out what you want, you figure out how you're going to get there, and you figure out your life.
This does not look familiar. I have no freaking clue where I am.
The reality of like finding yourself, it's really hard to find yourself because America is this huge continent. Like, you have no idea where you are in terms of the whole entire country because you just take up this small little portion over here, way over, and you don't know what else is out there. You don't know how the rest of the continent looks because there's no map or anything. So you really have no idea where you are in terms of the rest of the country. So yeah, you might be finding yourself religiously or in your own mind, but geographically and physically, you're lost.
Okay, so this video wasn't to scare or discourage any of you from coming to America. It's really a nice place, and you can build a wonderful life for yourself, have all the religious freedom you want, as long as you're willing to put in the hard work and the dedication that it takes to build a life for yourself.